Guys, I am extremely excited for a couple of reasons. The first one, because of course, I have 3 AND Pros that I'm going to be reviewing. We got brown switches, red switches, and the blue switches. So you'll be able to have a very nice comparison with the board and the switches. But also, we just hit 1,000 subscribers. So in addition to this review, I'm also going to be giving one of these away to a lucky viewer like yourself. Even more, I'm going to be giving a Razer Huntsman as well. So let's roll that intro. Yo guys, what's the deal? How are we doing today? My name is Joshua and I am so thankful for you for subscribing to the channel. We've now hit 1,000. I'm holding up 10, but that's because 10 100s. That is 1,000 subscribers. I am so thankful. So we'll be doing a review on these keyboards. And like I said, stay to the end because I'm going to drop a link on a video to watch so that you can see how to enter. It's going to be like right here somewhere. But you got to watch this video to get that. The AND Pro is a 60% mechanical keyboard in the ANSI or ANSI layout with the standard key size. With a total of 61 keys, you trade having a numpad, navigation cluster, and the F function row for the small compact footprint. But because of modifier keys, you do not lose the functionality out of this keyboard, even though it's small. Getting into the unboxing, when you open this up, you're gonna see that the keyboard is wrapped in a foam covering. You will also receive an easy to read guide that has very nice pictures and it's also printed in color if that matters. And you will receive a USB-A to USB-C cable. However, it is in red and it does have polarity. So you wanna make sure you plug that in the right way. And in addition, you are going to receive 11 colored keycaps. So if you're feeling you want to add a little bit of color, you can go ahead and do that right here. The AND Pro comes in 2 colors, black or white, and you get a wide variety of switches. They come in Gateron or Chaos in red, blue, or brown. But one thing I noticed is that if you order from the Corn distributor, you also have MX cherries, which of course you get the reds, you get the blues and the browns, but they also offer the silvers. Now, as far as the construction of each of these keyboards, they have a nice weight to them. I actually like how heavy they are. And they don't really bend unless you actually twist them. The case itself is made of one piece and it actually has a slight angle to it already. Now, because of the angle pre-made, there's no additional feet on it that will give you options to raise or lower, so keep that in mind. On both the white and the black, the bottom base plate is white, which will help the RGB shine better. And underneath you will get 4 feet, one right here, another right there, and of course right here. And surprisingly enough, worked really well. There was no movement at all. I had it on top of a mouse pad and I also had it on the wood and there was no movement from it. In addition to that, you are going to have the Bluetooth switch right here. You can just turn on and off. And I like that they have the pass sticker right next to it because it shows that they're actually doing testing on their keyboards. Now, as far as the Bluetooth, if you do decide to use this feature, you can connect it up to 4 devices. Now, I do want to say that my PC is not Bluetooth compatible, so I wasn't able to do any type of gaming on it. Now, I have heard rumors about this keyboard turning off just randomly, so if you're doing any type of ranked gameplay, keep that in mind. The last thing you want whenever you're trying to rank up in one of your favorite games is for the keyboard to just turn off and then you lose. But for the battery life, I did use this 1 hour each day for 7 days. I tried to go to the 8th day, however, the battery was dead. It says it goes up to 8 hours. I was only able to do 7 hours, so getting 7 out of 8 hours out of the battery, I'm pretty content with that. The keycaps are double shot, which results in legends which will never fade or chip away. They are PBT as well, which unlike ABS won't pick up oils as easily and will retain their texture even after heavy use. And as previously stated, you can get these in reds, browns, and blue from all 3 MX Cherry, Gateron, and Kel. But if you want some silvers, you can go ahead and get those from Cherry. So enough talking about switches, let's go ahead and listen to how they sound on this board. So as far as the RGB, there's 14 presets already installed. It's going to be like the rainbow. You get static colors as well, some that just fade in and out. But one thing that I did notice is that there's additional 2 on the actual software that you can put in, making it 16 presets. A little bit more digging and I was able to find actually 9 more. So as far as the presets, there's quite a bit. But if you want to do any type of customization, you can go ahead and use the app itself, and you can do per key. So if you want a WASD to be one color and then you want your escape spacebar and your backspace to be in another color, you can go ahead and do that all utilizing this application. You really get the freedom to style it however you want by using this application. You just create the lighting profile, you save it, and you load it on into the keyboard. Staying on the subject of the software, you can change any key to be whatever it is. So if you have practical uses of having one key be something, you can have it like that. Or if you want to mess with a friend and change the numbers or the letters, you can do that as well. In addition, you can make profiles for macros to any binding that you choose to. And if you want, you can have the audio relate to the keyboard RGB. Now, a feature that isn't super noticeable is that the shift, along with both the functions and the control, turn into your arrows. So you're gonna have both your left, your right, your up, and your down. So if you're used to having the arrow keys, you still get them right here. Up, down, left, right. It's very handy. In my opinion, this keyboard was actually very, very good. The construction was great, had a nice weight to it, didn't move anywhere when I was a little bit violent with it. Each of the switches felt really, really good, but the brown probably was my least favorite. It felt a little bit mushy. However, the switches and the sounds from the keyboard wasn't overbearing, and there was no rattle at all, no moving parts or anything like that. I think my favorite thing is the stabilizers. They actually have like a very nice feel to them. It felt hard but soft at the same time, if that makes sense. Kind of like jumping on a pillow. But that's not the same feel on any of the numbers or the letters. But as far as the red USB cable, it doesn't make sense to me, especially if they have different color keycaps. It just doesn't match. To me, that doesn't leave any room to actual customization because you're set with that red cable. But overall, the packaging was very nice. I really like that it had foam whenever you are receiving the keyboard, and the construction was great. But now you're probably tired of hearing me talk and want to know how you can win one of these keyboards. Well, go ahead and take a look at this video right here. In that description, there's going to be a link where you can enter to win. You have to make sure you're subscribed to the channel, follow me on Twitch as well as Twitter, and of course on the Instagram. But do not forget to like the video and head on into the comments and share something you like about this keyboard. But it's that time and you guys already know what to do. Game up, stream up. Peace.